Sagana Lodge will be their Royal Highnesses Princess Elizabeth and Philip, Duke of Edinburgh.
No comment! Thanks!
Sorry.
Which is why you will need the additional training. Comportment lessons.
I will be learning to curtsy.
Among other things, yes.
May I look at that agreement again?
Yes, of course.
The Prairie Theatre Exchange is dishing up a royal treat in its latest production. The play, titled Serving Elizabeth, tells us of a Kenyan restaurant owner catering for a visit from Princess Elizabeth in 1952. The drama explores the effects of colonialism in that country. Joining us now from PTE's latest show are performers Grant and Bola Aiyeola. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now tell us a little bit about the characters you play in this story, because you play different characters. Tell us about that.
Well, I play Montague, who's a driver and assistant for the British government in Kenya in 1952. And then the play also takes place in 2015. So I play Stephen, who's an actor auditioning for a story that is telling the story of the visit, a TV show that's telling the story of the visit to Kenya.
Okay, and how about you?
I play Mercy, who is a cook and restaurant owner who is basically gets invited to do a job to cook for the monarchy when they're doing their visit in Kenya. And I also play Patricia, who is a casting director in 2015, who is basically responsible for casting this series.
Okay, so there's two different timelines in this story.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what's happening in Serving Elizabeth in both timelines.
Yeah. In 1952, Kenya, Nyeri, Kenya, is preparing for a royal visit from Princess Elizabeth. And basically, my character, as I said before, is hired to cook for them in the Sagana Lodge, which is one of the gifts that was given to the princess by the Kenyan people.
Okay.
So in 1952, basically, it focuses on the princess's arrival and what happens. And there's also, like, without giving too much away, there's also like an uprising, Mama uprising, because of what has happened to the colonization of the land and people wanting their land back. So there's a little bit of stirring of that, where and some people have said that the royal visit instigated the Mama uprising.
Right.
So that's sort of like what happens in 1952, and the play shifts. Every scene takes place in one period or the other.
Yeah, and then in 2015, you come to realize that we're in the production office of a TV company who's making a TV show about that visit, that royal visit, very similar to The Crown, and so.
This is a very heavy topic to tackle, right?
Yes.
And you're trying to bring levity to this. How do you do that?
Well, it's so much in the script.
Yes.
Marcia Johnson, who wrote the play, has written such great comedy into the script, and even on opening night, we realized how much comedy there was and humor.
Yes.
Opening night was on Wednesday, and,
It was
and
on
the
Wednesday.
audience really enjoyed it.
Yes,
Really enjoyed it.
Yes, they did, and it's also the story. The play gives out a lot of information about things that are happening in 1952 and also in 2015, because at that time is when 2015 was when they did the Crown, when the Crown came out,
Right.
and also it was up the beginning of Brexit.
Okay.
So so it goes back and forth, and the audience on opening night were able to follow it.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and so this is the 7th production of this play.
Yes.
It's a brand new play. Why do you think it's so popular? Is it The Crown?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there's that fascination of the Crown, the monarchy, and also taking it back to 1952, the royal visit. People are always fascinated, and the Crown was such a successful series as well. So
That is amazing. Well, Serving Elizabeth runs until the 23rd of November.